dokie. So, this is going to be a dramatic ASMR reading. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually going to do an ASMR reading. I'd be horrible at it. But anyway, I'm going to have a dramatic reading with the very, very horrible fake Russian accent I like to talk in sometimes. And I'm going to read Onion Boy's tweets. Now, please keep in mind that it is 1 a.m. I have been working on, like, 4 hours, less than 4 hours of sleep all this week. I don't know why. I swear to God, I'm about to have a mental fucking breakdown. So I decided to make myself laugh and feel better about my mental fucking breakdown is that I'm going to go, and since I'm not tired and I seem to be incapable of being tired, I'm going to at 1 a.m. in the morning, I'll try to censor myself because, family friendly content, all of that. But anyway, 1 in the morning, actually, no, Hold up, let me check. Oh, good Christ, yes, my mic is actually on this time. So, I'm going to preface this by saying that half an hour ago, I decided to record myself reading Onision's tweets and ranting about Onision in a very, very horrible, fake Russian accent. Because sometimes I like to talk like a little Russian lady, and I do not know why, I just do, okay? It just comes and goes. Don't judge me, please. I'm sorry. Russia seems like a beautiful country. I have nothing against it. But sometimes I like to talk in a horrible Russian accent. Just for the shits and giggles, I guess. I don't fucking know. It just happens. But my mic wasn't on. I got a couple good memes. I made a couple good points. Because, we all know by now that Chris Hansen, this lovely, lovely man, who we do not ever deserved. He's the hero we needed. And didn't think we deserved. Anyway, here's his latest Onision.
Investigation into Onision continues. There are more.
There we go. That's all I'm gonna put because this dude. This is 4 days ago. I forgot when the last time he updated. I don't know. Like I've been paying attention to Onision's poop fest. I've been paying attention to it, but like I haven't, actually. I don't know. I've been running on like 4 hours of sleep this week per night, maybe less than 4 hours. I feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I'm trying to censor myself. I swear. I feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown. So I thought, why not make myself laugh by going through the Onion Man's horrible Twitter. You see his satirical 18+ tweets. The man, the myth, the legend, romance novelist, comedian, deity. He is a deity, and he has an exclusive Twitter, but you can only get it. Oh my God! Dude, you were 30 fucking years old. You were not the scene kid. And your hair looks so greasy and wet. Like he thinks that he's still a 17-year-old uwu RXD type kid. Like, okay, you know what? Some bits of that shit may be coming back these days and like memes. And honestly, the scene goth emo, like clothing fashion sense is updated since the early 2000s. Honestly, like one of the best ways possible. Like, oh damn, some goth people who go and dress up and shit. I am seriously jealous because I wish I was that talented with makeup and that like badass with clothes and shit. But I'm too fucking. I swear to God. Let's just get back on track. I'm sorry, I get off track super easily. When I say that, I feel like I'm about to have a mental breakdown. I'm serious, like, my anxiety is just bloop, and my ADHD is bloop, and that's not fun. But anyway, so 23 hours ago, excluding his fucking Discord, excluding his Discord and this Whelp video, he hasn't really, okay, this is, oh good lord, like, it's very 18+, definitely not family friendly, don't tell YouTube, don't tell Susan, anyway, yeah, it's definitely not family friendly. Which way would you have it? Make me a mummy, use me as a fuck toy, dominate me deity, or all of the above. Now what do you think? Or the comments are like, or the replies. I didn't see for the queen, so I shall post it in her honor. Oh, I need to save this. I love it. Oof. Damn, he's got some spicy memes. He uses kombucha. It's a body wash. I love him. I love this. Oh. How come I haven't? Oh. I haven't. Okay. Okay, but anyway, a day ago, the Onion Man, the Onion Boy, actually, he does not deserve to be called a man because he is not a man. He's not even a boy. He's just a thing. Like, to call Onision a monster, in my opinion, is an insult to monsters. Like, I don't think a vampire or a werewolf or a witch or anything, you know, would like to be associated with this specimen. Even that sounds too good for him to call him a specimen. Jesus Christ. Like, look, this shit, like, this is his public Twitter. I don't even want to know what his private, behind a paywall Twitter is like. I'm sure it's horrible. And, like, his fans, like, the only fans he has left are children. Because only children can fall for the manipulation that this dude has. Are you Yes, a carrot bean. Anyway, I don't understand that. He's the Eminem of YouTube. How dare you? Oh no, anime titties. Oh no. Oh no. Oh good Christ. This is stupid. Hashtags where someone is over so lame and outdated. You know what's not lame and outdated? You begging me to dominate you? Not in my Christian household, young man. Not in my Christian Minecraft server. Oh my god, let's go. Okay. Do you love me? Nah, fam. Thanks for putting me with all these great actors. Bruh, no. People were comparing you to a serial killer and you took it as a compliment. That's not a good sign, guys. He doesn't understand that him pretending to be the Joker is not something that should be seen as positive, especially when it's compared to whoever the fridge these two dudes, I think are not recognize the movie this dude's from. Don't recognize that one. But I do know that. That's The Shining. Which, by the way, I watched The Shining for the first time this Halloween, and I was super disappointed. Like, it was more boring than I was led on to believe. I was led on to believe it would be super exciting and like, oh my god, it's the scariest movie ever. And then it's like, listen, I need to read the book to understand what the heck is going on. Especially at the end. I was so confused. But, I mean, it's good, but it's like, it didn't age well. Which, it's not in like a bad way, but also not in a good way either. But that's not the point. The point here is Onion Man took being Joker as a compliment, and that's not good. This dude has children. And he's, oh no, Joaquin? Is his name Joaquin Phoenix? Is that how you say his first name? Either way, he don't deserve this. I haven't even watched the Joker movie. And are you friggin' kidding me? You cannot control who tries to talk to you, but you can thoroughly let them know how much you fucking hate them if they do. And then he says this, which is pretty much damage control, because I've seen a few videos of people getting onto his Discord server and basically finding out that it's all the teenagers that he's talking to, and he's talked about prostitutes. He's talked about, like, they're playing some type of, it's like the lady who does the bees, Morgis on YouTube. She's a wonderful Icelandic lady. Like, oh my god, I love her videos. I think she's the lady who walked a bee. Like, she froze the bee, tied it to a string, and actually took it on a walk. Like, it worked, and it lived, and she let it go, and it lived its life peacefully, and blessed to have her in his life for a couple hours. Because, like, honestly, she is such a sweetie. Like, I love her videos. But she went onto his Discord server, and, like, part of... Oh. Okay. Language. There's children on this app. Anyway, Morgis found out, she like let the recording go and found out that they were playing some type of drawing game with Onision, and someone had drawn like a very, very graphic sexual thing, and she was very like shocked, and she left it in her video, and she's just like, what the actual heck? And honestly, same. Like, this is his public Twitter. I love it when you scream, fuck me, with such desperation. You truly were made to be my personal slut. No. Past the point of trying too hard. Chris Hansen is America's father. Oh, that one has the R word. That's not cool. Shut the fuck up. Oh! This is perfect. Yes. Only minors can see this video. No. Okay, so there's this one dude I forgot to mention. He just got an offer to work as a stripper. Guess maybe McDonald's is off the menu. Macro bean. He's got the carrot bean. Today I joined an Ethan Discord server by lying about my age, spam dollars fans, hateful messages, then screaming, okay, boomer! Okay, boomer! Okay, boomer! You know what they were actually saying, Onision? They were saying, okay, groomer, with a G, not a B, in the middle of his live stream. I worry about you sometimes, Candace. Fucking hilarious. Of course I didn't pull out. What? You lost. Oh, that's great. See, like, they have all the best, spiciest music, nothing to cut. Dude, you're giving the FBI more to lock you up for. Neither did your dad. No one's laughing about that. Oh my god, damn. Okay. Confession. I read that as I'm bitter, and I was like, okay. But where is the dude? Welcome home, Greg. Gregory. Have a seat. Welcome home, son. Oh, I love it. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, how dare he. Listen, sir, do not do Star Wars dirty like this. So edgy quick. Oh, yes! Oh, there he is! I love this dude. I just came across this Twitter today. He's been responding to all of Onision's. Oh, I just scroll up. But, like, he's been responding to all of Onision's, most of his tweets, actually. And what he does is he's just standing there with his guitar and his bong. And he, like, lights his bong and smokes it. Or, I don't know. Listen, I'm not a stoner. I've never smoked the weed. Wouldn't be opposed to it as long as it's legal. But I haven't smoked it. But either way, he just, like, yells at, he, like, rips a fat one or whatever it's called. And, like, yells at Onision.
Greg, you fucking piece of shit.
Like, damn, boy. He is the king of the internet. Okay, and he reminds me of Tony Stark. He's Iron Man. He's a hero we needed and didn't know we deserved. Or deserved, but didn't know we needed, whichever one it is. Are you kidding me, bruh? Okay. Be offended if you didn't. Oh, good lord. Good Christ. Good Christ, please. Part 1, don't give him a view. The videos have ads.
And he asked me to ask all of. So hey, I talked to my therapist, and he asked me.
Oh, good Christ. He has a therapist? Well, that's good. Anyway, Onion's a bitch. Where are we going with this? I don't know, but, like, he randomly has, like, Patreon. He has a replacement site. Like, he pairs it with weird-ass gifts. Like, this girl dancing in, like, her bikini. This girl dancing, like, I don't even want to know. That nasty shit. This random gif of a cartoon character dancing. What? Oh, good Christ. Both of these don't use Nicolas Cage. Don't use them. Don't use things that are sacred to us, such as Austin Powers, Star Wars, and Nicolas Cage. When you're being your quote-unquote quirky RoarXD self, Greg, please don't, please. Like, again, is Discord to where children are, all of them children. Are you kidding me? And out. Hiatus, but he talks like this. I'm going to talk like enceriment, but I know enceriment would not like this, you know. So I apologize to Dana Marbles, but enceriment would like to speak for right now. I'm just kidding. Anyway, your emotions are so easy to control. No, not for you, for me. You know what else I can control? When you come. Be a good woman, and I might not leave you on the edge of this time, drooling and pleading for more. You are my king, my soul is yours. I can't believe. Oh, and then this. If you think any of my videos are real, either you're an idiot or I'm a brilliant actor. Watch my live streams to see my more typical behavior. And for the love of God, stop falling for it, because I'm going to keep puppeting you till you see the strings. When you wake up, oh my God, no. Okay, but honestly, I'd like to address something here. This is my first point that I ranted about in the first 2 times I tried doing this. Okay, so when it comes to Onision's recent videos of him acting like an absolute crackhead, it's legit just him trying to use these videos, and like he's later going to use them. I'm pretty sure, because like I'm on the side where he's definitely going to use those videos to help him plead insanity when he inevitably goes to court. Because Chris Hansen and the FBI did their jobs wonderfully and magnificently and caught this predator and his predator victim husband. Like, I say predator victim because, I mean, let's be real here. Kai started off as a victim and is now a villain. And as much as I want to feel sorry for him, I just can't. Because it's like, on one hand, there are theories that maybe Kai is coming out as transgender because of Onision's constant track record of defeminizing and dehumanizing. Oh my gosh, yes, Tony Stark. Anyway, like there's a theory that Kai is coming out as transgender because of Onision's constant track record of dehumanizing and like defeminizing his partners. Like he's had them shave their heads, wear no makeup unless they're filming a video with him, dress like boys. Like he gets off on basically destroying them so he can build them up to whatever he wants them to be. Because, you know, he tried to, he's so stupid. He tried to make a cult and it failed. If no one knew that, he tried to make a cult in like the early days of the internet or something, I guess. And he absolutely freaking failed in the worst way possible. Like, no one even knew that it existed, I guess. But either way, so this is like his way of making a cult now, I guess, is to get himself in a polyamorous relationship and groom children. Like, okay, groomer, we get you, we see you. Can you not, though? Because that's kind of gross. Like, he seems like the type of person we already know he idolizes the Joker. If you read his books, he idolizes the Columbine shooters. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes inspiration from Charles Manson or Jim Jones. But anyway, back to Kai. And this isn't transphobic to wonder if Kai coming out as non-binary and trans was his way of coping with the trauma and abuse Onision has put him through, or if it was his way of subtly getting back at Onision, and then Onision, of course, is fetishizing pre-op, post. Okay, I forgot which one is which, pre or post. I don't know, the before operation. There, I would just go with that. Listen, it's almost 2 a.m. and I'm tired, but I can't go to sleep. Like I try and I just can't sleep. Okay, so I'm just doing this instead. I'm ranting in my bathroom alone. Please don't judge me too hard. But anyway. Like, Onision, like, there's a bunch of tweets where he's fetishizing before Operation Trans Men. Oh, and this is fucking disgusting. This tweet right here, he was like, this is Sarah's video where she was basically forced to make that video. And then he brought Billy into it again. Like, why the fuck, bruh? Oh, if you were doing your girlfriend dumped you, don't go around saying what a terrible person she is. You got dumped. If you had a problem, you should have dumped her. Like, dude, you're literally just projecting all over your timeline. Anyway, I'm trying to find it because I know it's near here. But no, don't do that to anime. Like, we know you jerk off to lolly hentai porn, but we don't. How fucking okay, that's another thing. Add, he's trying to,
And then slowly,
I'm pretty sure Shane Dawson knew that he was into dudes before he met you, Onision, but you know, if I'm the real life Joker minus insanity and oh my god, there's just so much to unpack here, but oh my god. Jesus Christ. My book is going. Oh no. He's writing another fucking book. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Bruh, my book is going to have gay scenes in it. Not just hetero. Gay shit can be incredibly sexy. It'll probably be 30 plus chapters when I'm done. Because there's a lot of motion, controversy, and fucking. I want my 18 plus audience to experience. We're in this adventure together. Yes, I need Taya, Strange Aeons. I know you probably won't notice me, Queen. But oh well. Maybe if I yeah, I'm just gonna because I don't, listen, it's been a while since I was on. There we go. It's been, okay, hold up, there we go. But Jesus Christ. Ew. Okay. So, well, I forgot what I was saying. I know I was talking about Kai.
Enforcement officer, I'm gonna have to ask you to step out.
Jesus Christ. I know I was talking about Kai. I was trying to find some. Ew, bro, that's painful shit. Let's not do that. But I know it's somewhere here where he's. Let's just go to my page. We'll just gaze upon the beauty that are my sons, my boys. If you know who these characters are, I congratulate you for being cool. Anyway, there's like a theory. I've mentioned it like 3 times already, but my train of thought just keeps going. Pew! Anyway, this is like, I forgot what it was. Oh yeah, Onision fetishizes the LGBT community. Like, he doesn't really support them. We all know this. If you read his second book, you definitely know this. I don't really know when in the timeline he wrote the book, but I do know that it was not a good look, because it was legit like a polyamorous 3-way relationship between Onision, self-insert, a girl named Booty, like that was her nickname because, you know, she had a huge booty, so, you know, why not just nickname her Booty, and then, I forgot the other person's name, but, you know, we all know that, like, one of them was bi, the other one was lesbian, and he, like, it was disgusting how he talked. Rufus shit. Oh, hell fucking no, bruh. Do not ruin Final Fantasy VII for me, please, sir, please. Please, oh good Christ, I'm going through a crisis. No, shut the Greg up. Oh my god. Sorry, I just have to do this. There we go. Curse number 66. Okay. I forgot where I was going. Honestly, let's just go to the Reddit thing that I found earlier. This is honestly, like, I feel bad for Kai just a little, but mostly I'm condemning him and just saying that, like, you know, he's just as bad as Greg. And it's, like, he may have started as a victim himself, but he's just as bad as Greg. And this is just, like, just gonna skip to 45 and turn on the volume. This person on Twitter, it's Solganium's video. I'm just gonna, for a moment, just show, like, this is just horrible. Like, watch.
About you all the time because you're mean.
By tree farm. Who fucking... Did you flinch?
Funny. So I go in there and sure enough, it's positive, and I was shook. So shook. I was like, what? This makes no sense. So I was like freaking out. I went and told Greg. Greg's response is, congratulations, do you want a hug? I was like, you realize this is like your child too. Like, we are not co-workers here.
The reason I stay with you is because you have such beautiful eyes and they're so easy to look at, and don't
Like, this part is honestly horrifying.
interrupt me again. I really like how dependent you are on me. It makes me feel needed. Like how rarely you can complete a video without me talking 90% of the time. What Lainey likes about... Please, I'm trying to work
You
here.
popped my shoulder.
Now, what Lainey likes about this watch is that it's super... Why? I was just trying to help you out with a promo and you hit me in the face. The reason you stay with me.
Are you gonna interrupt me if I try to say something again?
You ever hear that interrupting cow joke?
You're just gonna interrupt me. It's part of the joke, isn't it?
Lainey's a little overwhelmed by all the social interactions. Hey, use that teardrop for your thumbnail. Cha-ching.
You.
He's a good basement. Ooh, did you hear that? That was a ghost.
Like, just this right here pretty much sums it up. I'm probably actually gonna try to get some sleep now. I've been ranting like a dummy, but trying to be swear-free for like half an hour. I've spent an hour trying to rant about Onision because I felt like I needed to. So, like, honestly, to, like, all the people he's hurt, But, like, to all the people he's hurt, I feel absolutely horrible for you, but I applaud your coming forward and being brave enough to come forward. And to the people who he's hurt and who haven't come forward yet, I hope that one day you can tell us your experiences with him so that we can get him in even more trouble so he can for sure go to fucking prison where he belongs. And Chris Hansen, you wonderful, lovely man, you wonderful, wonderful man, you. I feel blessed to live in a timeline where Chris motherfucking Hansen, how to catch a predator Hansen, he is investigating Onision, who we've known for fucking years. Like, I used to watch Greg's videos when I was like 12, 13 years old, and I saw he had Final Fantasy VII posters. Like, he has a poster of Tifa somewhere in his videos at every other given time. I know that for a fucking fact. And I was like, oh wow, that's so cool. He likes Final Fantasy just like me. He had a couple skip videos where he dressed as Cloud, and I was like, wow, that's so cool. He had his like dog thoughts or whatever, where his dogs basically have their own thoughts and shit. And I thought, oh, that's so cute. I thought it was funny. And then I grew up because he was making fun of Eugenia Cooney for going through a horrible, horrible mental illness that is an ED. Like, I can't imagine going through that. But he decided to go and berate her and berate her. I don't know. He's decided to basically trash her. And I confess, I was one of the people that fell for it. And I feel absolutely horrible. And I know that Eugenia Cooney's never going to see this. But I'd so like to apologize for showing up on one live stream and joining everyone else when they were saying that she was killing herself by not eating. And I would like to apologize for that because I feel like absolute shit. Like, I may have been 14 years old. I may be able to use the excuse of I didn't know any better. I just fell for the stupid manipulation tactics like everyone else did. But, like, I honestly feel horrible. Like, I work with people, like kids, actually. I work with, like, the place where I work, my day job, is basically it's a mental health facility. I work with teenage girls who have been through all sorts of trauma and have any manner of mental illness. Like, you name it, I probably worked with it. And I also come from a family that has some mental illness in it, and, like, I deal with anxiety myself, and it's, like, horrible. And working with people, interacting with people, going through shit myself, like, I can't believe that I fell for it. And, like, I feel like absolute shit for commenting on a live stream one time. It may have been that one time, but I still feel like shit for it. And then to see that Greg decided to, he decided to take credit for it. Like, I don't know, maybe he deleted the tweet, but I do know that he posted her picture without her permission, and that turned into a whole thing. That he posted her picture of her without her permission, and she was, and like, tried to take credit for her recovery and her fighting her mental illness, and that was such fucking bullshit. Like, I can't fucking believe he tried that. And so, yeah, I don't even know where I was going with this, aside from apologizing. Because I know that Eugenia Cooney will never see this, but, like, honestly, I feel like shit, and I'm so sorry for it. And I can't believe that me and, like, all those other kids that were attacking you in your live stream had fall for this, but, I mean, at least we kind of weren't the only ones, and I'm super happy. Oh my god, like, I'm super happy that she's getting, she's getting better and all that, but, like, Onision had no right to post any of that. In fact, he had no right to do anything that he's ever done. Like, ever. Like, I wasn't, like, when I watched his videos, I wasn't really there for all the drama. Like, I would know that during the timeline, I was watching his videos, but it was mostly for the skits and the dogs. Like, that's literally it, just the dogs. But I know that, like, I saw a bunch of comments. Like, I remember actually specifically reading a couple comments that mentioned Billy and Shiloh's names. And they were, like, really, really harsh things. And I don't really get it. And I was like, well, whatever, not my business. And then I grew up and realized that, oh my god, and he sounds kind of a creep. And he's really fun to make fun of because he's that much of a piece of shit that you make fun of him. And it's like, sure, it's bad to bully someone, but this dude deserves it. Like, we all know he do. It's 2:03 in the morning. I need to go to sleep. I have work tomorrow at 7 a.m. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm just gonna... So, yeah, I decided to jump on the bandwagon of hating on the Onion Man before he goes to prison. All I want to say now is that my final message is thank you, Chris Hansen, for being alive and being who you are. thank you, and I like applaud the victims. Actually, no, the survivors of this trash human being who doesn't even deserve to be called trash, human, or a being, for coming forward and basically, you know, making sure that everyone understands, and no one sweeps this under the rug, but everyone understands how big of a piece of shit this dude is. And Onision, you can go suck a dick. Eugenia Cooney, I'm sorry for commenting in a live stream that like I'm basically doing what everyone else was doing. I feel so sorry for that. And also Chris Hansen, like I feel blessed to live in a timeline where you and the FBI are investigating Onision. All I want for Christmas is a blender, which I'm getting from my parents because I dropped enough hints. But all I want for Christmas is a blender, and for Chris Hansen to say, "Hi, I'm Chris Hansen, with Dateline NBC News, and you are on To Catch a Predator. Have a seat, Greg." However the line goes, I just want him to say, "Have a seat, Greg," or "Have a seat, Onision." Preferably Greg, because Greg is such a memeable name. I'm sorry for anyone else who's named Greg, aside from this Greg, but like, it's such a memeable name. All I want for Christmas is for Chris Hansen to say, "Have a seat, Greg," and that's it. I'm just gonna go have a mental breakdown now.